So you're thinking about buying a home in Florida, maybe here in Miami, and you're wondering, how much money do I actually need? Is it 20% down? Is it less? What about closing costs? And how much cash do you really need in the bank? Well, today I'm breaking down exactly how much money you need to buy a home in Florida so you can plan the right way and avoid any surprises. So let's jump into it right now. Hey everyone, I'm Ray Goydi-Gosari, a real estate professional here in South Florida. And on this channel, I help buyers and sellers understand the real estate process so you can make smarter decisions when buying or selling a home. The big myth, 20% down. Let's start with the biggest myth. You do not need 20% down to buy a home. A lot of people think if I don't have 20%, I cannot buy. That is simply not true. There are actually loan programs that allow you to buy with 3% down, 3.5% down, even 5% down. And in some cases, even 0% down depending on the program. Down payment breakdown. Let's break it down in real numbers. Let's say you're buying a $500,000 home. Here's what your down payment might look like. 3% down will be $15,000. 3.5% down, you're looking at $17,500. 5% down, you're looking at $25,000. And 20% down will be $100,000. So you can see there's a big difference depending on the loan you use. And most buyers today are not putting 20% down. Closing costs. Now this is where a lot of buyers get surprised. Closing costs. Closing costs here in Florida typically range from about 2% to 5% of the purchase price. So on that same $500,000 home, you're looking at roughly $10,000 to $25,000. This includes things like lender fees, title insurance, escrow fees, taxes, insurance setup. So this is money that you need in addition to your down payment. Can the seller help? Well, now here's some good news. In many cases, the seller can help cover your closing costs. This is called a seller concession. So instead of paying all of those closing costs out of pocket, you can negotiate with the seller to contribute. This is something that your agents should absolutely help you with, depending on market conditions. Other costs to expect. Now let's talk about a few other costs you should be prepared for. Home inspection, typically between $300 to $700. Appraisal, usually around $500 to $800. Earnest money deposit. This is typically 1% to 3% of the purchase price. The more earnest money deposit you put, the stronger the offer becomes. So depending on how much we have to compete and what the market conditions are. So on a $500,000 home, you're looking at $5,000 to $15,000 in earnest money deposits. Now, important, this is not an extra cost. This gets applied towards your purchase at closing. Total estimated cash needed. All right, so what's the total? Let's break it down simply. On a $500,000 home with a low down payment, you're looking at a down payment of $15,000 to $25,000. Closing costs will be approximately $10,000 to $25,000, and other costs will be between $1,000 to $3,000. So realistically, on a $500,000 home, you're looking at around $25,000 to $50,000 total cash needed. And that can vary depending on loan type, price point, negotiations, and seller contributions. Big mistake to avoid. Here's a mistake I see all the time. People save for the down payment but forget about closing costs. And then they're surprised right before closing. So make sure you're planning for the full picture and not just the down payments. If you're thinking about buying a home here in Miami or anywhere else here in South Florida, and you want a clear breakdown based on your situation, feel free to reach out. I can connect you with a lender, walk you through the numbers, and help you understand exactly what you need to get started. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because on this channel, I break down the real estate process step by step so you can feel confident when buying or selling a home. And I'll see you on the next video. Hasta luego.